Alright guys, so let's look at other overloads of create method of observable class. So I think all other methods are there to support async and await programming feature in C#. So we'll see a couple of them. But actually, if we see this method, it says this okay, yeah, so we have seen a method which returns an action, but this one returns task of action, I guess just to support async feature. And the next method is quite similar. It also accepts a cancellation token, and for that it says that the cancellation token passed to the asynchronous subscribe method is tied to return disposable subscription. That makes life a little bit easier, as you will see. So we will show you a demo of this create overload, which I've done here. So this is similar to all previous code examples that we did for create method. The only difference is that now this is an async method. It returns a task of action rather than action, and I can remove this, no problem. So now this is a bad example, but just for the concept this will work. So I have created a task with an endless loop, not endless, I mean it will run, it will keep checking this boolean variable, right, and push items on the observer, and it returns an action of action which will be wrapped in the disposable, right? So that action will be called when this line is being called, right? So now, because this is an async method, so I mean right now this doesn't need to be async method because there are no waits here, but just to show how it all works, I'm using it as an async method. So in observable.create I have used async I lambda operator wait subscribe of I, right? And then when I subscribe to this, I get my disposable, and when I call disposable.dispose, I'm hoping that this will be called, and when this is called, it will set this boolean, and I will see this message. So let's see. Right, so we are getting our items on the observer, and if I press a key, I see exiting thread method. So that works as expected. Now so there are other very similar methods like this one, observable.create. So it accepts a cancellation token and returns a task of disposable. So basically just to support async methods. So I guess this covers all overloads of observable create in the reactive extensions library of .NET. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye guys.